before school.
Forgot to wear a hat. Curling your hair. It's hat day too, so
Dude,
we forgot to wear a hat.
it was gonna be so awesome. It was awesome.
Stop bumping. I'm just listening to my iPod. God. Okay, does it look like I'm listening to my iPod? Does it look like I'm just listening to my iPod, Steve?
Yeah. Are you recording?
What?
Are you recording?
Yeah? Why? Why?
Creepy.
Why? Why do you ask?
Dude, why do you look suspicious holding it like that?
So? Are you enjoying Hat Day, sir?
Don't take a videotape of me.
I'm not, I'm just listening to my iPod.
No, you're not. I just see the camera.
2 first period. I feel like a secret agent. That's what she said.
What'd you ask? Just give people the books and stuff and make them do it.
Okay, obviously, Miss Onstad is still not feeling well. I spoke with her yesterday afternoon, and she thought she would probably be here today. She called again this morning, and she didn't sound very good at all. So she's going to rest over the weekend and hopefully be back tomorrow. She did leave a couple things. The reason we're using this page, this same chart is on a different page. We could have looked on the other page up there, but this one's a larger picture of that same chart.
266.
363. Or is it 360? Yep, 363. Okay. This is simply a larger version of the chart that's on a different page, and so I wanted you to look at this one simply because it's a little bit easier to read. 363. Well, you won't be looking at the same pictures if you're not. Okay? Yeah, that way we can understand it. Some of us read pictures. Okay, page 363. This is the water cycle. Okay, what do we mean by the water cycle? Paper. So let's not be cute. Okay, you're trying to be.
I wasn't.
Yes, you are.
I gave it
Just because you know these wonderful definite words, you were correct, but I want you to do what I asked you to do. Okay, so we have this idea that we have all this water. The heat makes it evaporate, which means it's turning it into vapor. It goes up into the air. As it reaches colder air, it begins to condense and form into clouds. The clouds then, when it gets so full of water, has to get rid of it. And it's going to come down as precipitation. What are some of the forms of precipitation that we have? Rain's one. What are others? Snow, hail, sleet,
Rain.
snow, rain. All of these are forms of precipitation. As it comes back down to the earth, most of it is going to hit on land because it's going to be brought over from the ocean. However, rain. And in this acid rain, what was happening was that manufacturing was not filtering the stuff that they put into the air. And so all of these pollutants, the heavy metals and so on, that were being used in manufacturing were actually being spewed right into our air. Okay? That's bad enough that we have to breathe it. But on top of that, as it came down in the form of rain or snow, and there were places on the East Coast where a lot of manufacturing was taking place, where they were burning coal, that the snow would actually look gray or sometimes even black because of the pollutants in the air. As the snow came through it, it picked those pollutants up and turned the snow dark gray or sometimes even black. But one of the other things that began to happen was that they were noticing that many of the stone buildings, particularly stone but also bronze, stone buildings and statues were beginning to deteriorate very rapidly. Particles of heavy metal.
Alright. Do third period.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Who do you have third period?
Durham?
Huh?
Durham?
Who?
Durham.
Durham?
Durham.
Who's that?
Miss Durham.
What class is that?
Math?
Oh, I have math too. It's with Miss Price. She's smarter than somebody else. I got myself a hat. I'm just kidding.
Do I have everybody turn it in?
I was
Okay.
so close to getting it done, then I got confused.
All right. I'm going to kind of go through how I did it. Sit down, and get off your feet. Bad for your ankles and your knees. Okay, here we go.
Closer, but not yet.
Okay, so when I'm looking to see how things kind of happen, when I jumped up 5 tricycles, this went down